Hey guys, I'm going to show you 10 ways to get website traffic right now. So if you want to drive immediate traffic to your website today in the next few minutes, you're going to learn how to do that. We're going to use some of the best traffic sources that I've discovered over the last year or so. So here is what you will learn today. You're going to learn how to drive website traffic to your site today. Okay, no messing around, no waiting around for SEO, no waiting around for guest bloggers to say yes. None of that stuff. We're going to drive traffic to your website today. We're also going to use this to get backlinks that boost your ranking. So we are thinking about the long-term strategy here. We're not going after just like a one-hit wonder type thing. We're going to incorporate this as part of our big marketing mix. And then at the end, I'm going to show you how you can learn about a hobby site that I built that got 4 million visitors per month. And I did that within about 3 years, going from zero, no traffic whatsoever, having no contacts, no email list, couldn't leverage anything, nobody knew who I was. And I built a hobby site that had got nothing to do with digital marketing or anything like that. Complete hobby site. And I grew it to 4 million visitors a month in just under 3 years. So you're going to learn how I did that if you want to. So why should you listen to me? Anyway, I mean, everybody comes on the internet and they say, they claim to be an expert in X, Y, or Z, but why should you listen to me? Okay. The marketplace is crowded. It's really competitive. Everyone's fighting for attention. Everyone's fighting for your trust. So why should you listen to me? Well, I've been doing this stuff since around 1998. Long time now. But I started when I was around 18 and 19 years old. And obviously I've learned a lot over the years. I went full-time self-employed with my own hobby website in 2004. So, I mean, even that's a long time ago now. So, over the years, over the decades, I have worked with hundreds, probably thousands of websites. And listen, you have heard of some of them. Some of the names, I'm not going to name drop, but you'll recognize the websites that I've worked with. They are huge. And when I started working with them, they weren't that well known. Not saying that I'm responsible for the growth or anything, but I contributed. And you're going to learn the same stuff that I did back then when I was taking on other people's websites. And most importantly, I'm not trying to sell you anything here. Everything I give you today is completely free. So there's no course at the end of this. There's no service that I'm trying to sell you. Nothing like that. So everything is coming from a good place where I really do genuinely want you to succeed. And that's why I create all these videos and podcasts and blog posts to help you do that. So this is the website traffic plan. We are going to leverage other people's websites for traffic. Then we're going to direct some of that traffic to your website. So we're going to embed your content on other people's websites. We're going to use that content to pull visitors and traffic to your website. And then you're going to rinse and repeat each time you publish fresh content. If you're not publishing content on a regular basis, original content, then I would encourage you to go back to the drawing board and rethink a few things. If you're hoping to just send traffic to a squeeze page, or worse, just an offer, then I'm going to predict that you're not getting the results you want. And that's why. It's because you're not delivering value first. So have a look at anyone who was doing anything worthwhile on the internet. They're all contributing something deeply positive to their audience, to their niche. And that means you've got to do the same too. Yeah, it's work. It takes time. But that's what it takes to succeed, right? Nothing worth having ever came easy. So let's get you some website traffic right now. So what we're going to do is go through 10 of some of the best website traffic sources that I've discovered recently. We're going to look at the traffic levels of each one so you can decide for yourself if that one in particular is right for you. I would encourage you to give them all a go. And yeah, it's going to take work, and you're going to have to knuckle down and do it. But at the end of this lesson, I'm going to show you how you can get a lot more traffic from a lot less work. So stay tuned for that. So let's get down into the 10 traffic sources. So the first one we've got, let's start with a really popular one. You might have already heard of it, dig.com, digg.com. Let's go check out the traffic levels of that. Okay, here we are in SimilarWeb. You can see that the global rank is epic high, so 6,000. Country rank USA 1,000. If we have a look at the total visits per month for dig.com, it's 11 million visitors a month. Crazy high. So a lot of the traffic comes from the United States, Canada, UK, Australia, India. It's all looking good. So most of the traffic is direct. It gets a lot. So 18% from search engines, which is really good for you. And then 3% from social. Let's go down to the search traffic. 100% is organic. And that 3% from social is from Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. So there's an element of viral traffic coming to this website, which means a really positive thing for you should you contribute to dig.com. So let's move on to the next one. The next site is scoop.it. This is one of my favorite websites to use. You'll probably see quite a lot of my content on there. Well, maybe that was true a few years ago. I've actually stopped the amount of promotion I do on the internet because I now promote my content, share my content to my email list. Primarily, that's where I invest a lot of my time. So scoop.it, the global rank is 19,000. Country rank is India, 4,000. And okay, things have changed slightly since I last looked at the traffic levels of this site. So it seems to have declined a bit. It still gets 4 million unique visitors every month. It's in decline, but it's still a great traffic source. And there you can see 16% from India, 11% from the United States. Let's go down to traffic sources. So 56% from search. So that means the content you publish on there is probably going to get indexed and found by search engines, which is good for you. So 98% of that traffic is organic, 1% paid, 5% social, and it's doing really well Pinterest, then Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. Okay, so that is scoop.it. Really decent, powerful traffic source because you can actually drill down and get a very niche specific. So if you want absolute laser targeted traffic, scoop.it is a good place to find it. Next is weheartit.com. Let's go check out the stats. We have it. Just wait for SimilarWeb to work its magic. Okay, and there we go. So global rank is crazy high. So 2,000. Country rank USA 2,000. Look at the traffic levels. So 12 million unique visits a month. This is one of the biggest traffic sources I've found in the last year or so. So 17% from the United States, 9% from Brazil, 4% from the UK, 3% from France, 3% from Mexico. Have a look at that. So direct is 44%, 42% from search. So this is going to be a good source of organic traffic for you and backlinks too. So of that 42%, 100% is organic. Really nice. Recommend you start using WeHeartIt. It's on track to become one of the major players. So that's weheartit.com. Next is Xing. I think that's how we pronounce it. So let me show you the stats for that. Xing.com. think my internet's a bit slow today. So this is really big in Europe. So global rank 2000, it's crazy high. Look at that, country rank Germany 144, it's massive. 21 million unique visits a month. So I think this is a bilingual website. So if you're multilingual, then it could be a really good place for you. But I do know they have a lot of English speaking people on there as well. So 21 million unique visits a month. Crazy high website traffic source there. And there you can see most of the traffic is from Germany. A lot of others from Europe too. A lot of the traffic is direct, 57% direct, 33% from search. Let's go down to that search. So 96% is organic from that search, and then social is just 1%. Most of that comes from Facebook and YouTube. So that one is called xing.com. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Next, we move on to flipboard.com. This is similar to Pinterest in a way. I'm not that into Pinterest, as you probably know, but I do like Flipboard. So flipboard.com. Let's check out the approximate traffic levels of that and see if it's right for you. So we've got a global rank of 6,000, country rank USA 2,000, total visits. So it's got 11 million visitors a month, and it's increasing by 11%. So that's really positive. There you can see it's pretty high. So most of the traffic comes from the USA, 45%, then Brazil, 5%, Canada, 5%, UK, 4%, then Spain at 4% too. Most of the traffic is direct, so 75%, then 16% from search. So let's go down to that search. So 99% is organic, which is great for you. 1% from social, and Facebook and YouTube seem to be the most popular traffic sources for Flipboard. So let's carry on. That's flipboard.com. Worth checking out. Another one that you might not have heard of before, this is lo.co. So lo.co. So let's go lo.co. So the global rank is lower, so it's 62,000. Country rank 39,000, but I do think it's really worth using. So it's made for people like us, and that's why I'm recommending it today. So the traffic level is lower than we've come to expect. So it's 700,000, almost 800,000 visitors a month, and there you can see it's in a bit of a decline, but I think that's okay because there's still a lot of people using this website, and I think it is a great source of traffic. So 22% from the United States, 12% from India, 6% from Brazil, 5% from France, 5% from the UK. Most of the traffic is direct, so 73% direct, 11% from search. And of that 11%, 99% is organic. So that's lo.co. It's a really good source that I recommend you check it out today. So next one is Behance.net. This is massive. So Behance.net. So how you would use this is you would add an image from your blog post. So maybe your featured image. If you create it yourself or you've hired someone to create that, it has to be original. You add that to Behance.net and then you link to your piece of content from that. So, I mean, this is a really awesome source of traffic. Look at the global rank, 695. Country rank 1000. USA. Look at this. So this has got 49 million unique visits a month. Behance.net. So it's such an authority website. So that's why I'm recommending it today. And I know you might not be a graphic designer or whatever. You don't have to be to use it. You just have to have an original image. Get someone to make it on Fiverr, make it yourself on Canva. Doesn't matter. Just add your content to Behance, link to your article or your website from there. Drives a lot of traffic. So there you can see 11% of the traffic is from the United States, 7% from Brazil, 6% from India, 5% from China, 4% from Russia. And 53% of the traffic is direct, 17% for search, and then 16% from social. So it's really good for organic traffic and getting your content shared. So if you post a striking image, that's going to increase the shareability of your content. So let's go down to search. So 99% organic, really, really decent. 16% social. Pinterest, there you can see that because it's a visual site, predominantly visual, Pinterest is sending a lot of traffic to it as well. And then Facebook, YouTube. So next on the list, we're really flying through these, aren't we? So next on the list is Crunchbase.com. Let's go check out the stats for that. So Crunchbase.com. This is really good for entrepreneurs and startups. So global rank 3,000, country rank 1,000 USA, and there the traffic level is 11 million visitors a month from this website. Brilliant source of website traffic. There you can see 44% from the USA, 8% from India, 6% from UK, 3% from Canada, 2% from Germany. And look at this, 73% from search. So your content is going to perform really well in the search engines when you publish on this website. And there you can see that of that 73% of search traffic, 99% is organic. Absolutely fantastic source of traffic for you. Start using that website as part of your marketing mix. Next, we have Livejournal.com. So what you got to do with Livejournal, let's check out the stats. So what you got to do with Livejournal is repurpose your content and publish it on there as well with links back to your original piece of content. And when I say repurpose, I don't mean just copy and paste your article as a duplicate. What you want to do is reword it a little bit. Don't spin it. Use your brain. That's the absolute best article spinner is your brain. So rewrite it a little bit. Put links to an extended version of that on your website, and you'll get traffic that way. So global rank is 300. Country rank is 40. Look at this. 138 million visits a month. Talk about a website traffic source. It's mental. It's absolutely crazy high. Most of that comes from Russia, so 51%. Then Ukraine, 12%. 8% from the United States. So even if you're going after USA traffic, 8% of 138 million is still absolutely massive, right? So 3% from Germany, and then Belarus 3%. So 55% is direct, 30% from search. So your content's going to get found by Google. Of that 30%, 99.9% is organic. How's it performing on social media? 6%. Facebook seems to be the leader there, 30%. So on to the final one. So let me show you this, and then when I've shown you this source, we're going to talk about how I got 4 million unique visitors every single month to a hobby site. So the next one is getpocket.com. This is such a powerful, underused website to use as part of your website marketing strategy. So getpocket.com. So global rank 1000, country rank United States, just under 700. Traffic overview, 45 million unique visits a month. Of that, 36% from the United States, 8% from Canada, 4% from Brazil, 3% from UK, 3% from India. And 87% is direct. So, not much coming from search engine or social media there. Let's just have a look at how that's performing. So 99% of that traffic is organic. And then of the 1%, almost 2% from social media, Facebook and YouTube seem to be the main traffic sources there. So that's getpocket.com. So there are 10 traffic sources for you. You can use these to get website traffic now, today. As soon as you start using these, you will get more website traffic. But if you want to learn how I got almost 4 million visits a month, I mean, have a look at that screenshot from Google Analytics there. You can see verified that there is it's just under 4 million unique visits a month. And that is to a hobby site that I started. It took me 3 years to get to this level. And I'm going to show you how I did it. I'm going to show you the exact strategy that I used. You got to see it. And listen, you can apply the same strategy to any website in any niche. That's the great thing. I've uncovered the way to drive traffic to websites. And this means you will get more website traffic from less work. Because I know the methods that I've shown you today, those 10 methods, it takes work, it takes time. And then you're going to have to rinse and repeat over and over again. But if you employ the strategy that I've got for you here, when you go to profitcopilot.com/traffic, when you get that strategy now, you will learn it's almost like automate the whole thing. So you're going to get a lot more traffic with less work. Can't wait for you to see that. And if you found this useful, give it a thumbs up below. Subscribe to the channel too, so you never miss an update from me. And I will hopefully see you again in a couple of days' time. Take care, guys.